Hi everybody, my name's Jim Conahan, and I have a Nordictrack RW900 rower, and I broke the strap of all things during Alex Gregory workout. Go figure. Get Fit had a really good replacement video on how to replace the strap, but in my case the bungees were extremely worn and I was afraid they were going to break. You can see how bad this is. I could not find any videos on how to replace it. Called Nordictrack, they had no instruction manual, nothing. There was just nothing on how to change the bungees. And so I kind of came up with a very simple solution that really worked well for me. It took just a few minutes to change it out. Unfortunately, I don't want to take my machine back apart, so I'm going to try to explain what I did. So at the part where this bungee has been removed from the wheel that holds the strap, the end looks like this. And it just has a knot in it about right in here. You can kind of see it. And that's undone, and you tie it up to the machine while you're replacing the strap. What I did is I took the old one, and I tied it to the new bungee eyelet. Just a simple knot. I think it would be better if you put it through there and used a bungee or a zip strap and zip strapped it, and that way it's a little bit smaller than having a tied knot. And then what I did, I've got my machine laying on its side. I had removed that piece right here, and if you look in there, see, that's the eyelet that hooks on there. So I pulled that off with a pair of needle nose pliers, and I had my wife kind of hold the end of the new bungee, and I slowly pulled it through, and it pulled it through these. There's 5 pulleys in this machine, and there's no access to them. It's all welded together. So I just used the old bungees as a fish and pulled it through, and as that collar fitting came, as this fitting that was tied, that you have tied, goes to each pulley, it kind of catches. So if you go slow at each pulley, I can do this, you'll have to kind of help it around. And what I was doing is I was kind of holding the ferrule fitting above the pulley and just letting the rubber part go around. And you'll have to do that maybe with all of them. I actually only had 2 of them that caught on me, so it pulled fairly easily through all the way back to when that collar came back out here. I was able to untie it and snap that back on. At that point, this end was really tight. You only had a little bit sticking out, so whoever's holding that has to hold it really tight, and then you pull it back through around. Let me get it. You have to pull it back through around this pulley and then down in here and tie it. Like I said, it only took a few minutes to do it, and it would help if somebody helped you, but make sure that when you tie it up the first time, you tie that old one to the new one really good, because you don't want to lose it in the middle of the frame. So I hope that helps you guys, and good luck.